Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about AWS AMIs. Okay, in the AWS we'll discuss about AMI. Okay, so what is AMI? AMI is like a Amazon machine image. Okay, images. So suppose I have a server. Okay, I need to install some softwares on the server. So I have running an application as well. So same I need one more server. I need to install the same application and same servers, same softwares. Okay, so for that time, instead of creating one more server and installing the softwares and deploying applications, everything running on that one, so we'll create a AMIs. Okay, AMI is like a template which contains your configurations along with your dependencies. Okay, so AMI is a template which contains, okay, which contains some configurations along with configuration details along with dependencies. Okay, so if we go to definition, AMI is a template which is pre-configured with the OS and some softwares. Okay, from AMI we can launch one or more EC2 instance. Okay, one or more if first we have to launch one instance. Okay, on that we will running on some software. Okay, and okay, from that we can create multiple AMI in multiple EC2 instances. Okay, Amazon offers, okay, AWS create AMIs, we also create our own custom AMIs. Okay, AMI is also work like a EC2 backup. Okay, suppose my EC2 instance is I'm unable to log into EC2 instance which is running on some applications and some software. So that time we will take a backup. Okay, and we will provision new VM. Okay, that time whatever the data inside that server, everything it will be there. Okay, if you create an image from EC2 instance, it take a backup of EC2 instance, EC2 and associated with EBS volumes. Okay, when you create, it's along with it comes with EBS volumes also. Okay, make sure you have EC2 instance. Okay, customize instance by installing some softwares on it. Okay, create image after taking template. Okay, template is nothing but AMI only. You can terminate your EC2 instance. Okay, first we'll create a EC2 instance and we'll install some software and we'll terminate that one. On top of that, AMI will create, we will provision one or more EC2 instance. Okay, one AMI we can share with other regions. Okay, and we can share with other accounts as well. Like let me demonstrate that one. So I'm creating a new EC2 instance. I'm going with EC2. Currently I don't have any running instances here. Okay, let me launch instance. Okay, I'm taking Ubuntu this time. Okay, instead of Amazon Linux 2, I'm taking Ubuntu. Okay, Ubuntu, this one I'm selecting. So Ubuntu is package is like apt. So when we will install packages, right, for Red Hat or CentOS, I'm right. So this time I'm going with all this default only. Storage, I'm giving like Ubuntu. Yeah, okay, some name I'm giving. I have security group, like existing security group. I'm just giving that one. I'm just launching this one. I have keypad. I just created a EC2 instance. Okay, Ubuntu EC2 instance. By default user is Ubuntu. When it comes to Amazon Linux, it should be EC2 user, right? Now here it should be Ubuntu. User is Ubuntu. Let me log into this instance. And the user is Ubuntu user, private key, and my PEM file. This is my key. Okay, I'm switching to root user. Currently I'm into Ubuntu user. Let me switch to root user and switch to root user. If you want, you can give it to, instead of this IP, you can change the name also, like host name ctl set hyphen host name, like master Ubuntu something, any name. Okay, if you do so, now it should be master. Okay, this is the main VM consider, like. Okay, now I am updating the package. So basically, if it is an CentOS and Amazon Linux 2, okay, we'll give m, right, m update. So m is a package for there, but here apt is a package, apt get update hyphen y. It will be updated. Initially we'll created this new VM, right. It should be downloaded the dependency packages when you give this one. So it will give you some suggestions also. So currently in this mission, okay, let me check git is there or not. Git -1 version. So git already installed. Let me check java version. So java is not there. So if you want to install java, you can install java. See, it will give you the suggestions as well. Okay, if you want java 8, do this one. If you have java 11, java 13, java 14, okay, just you can just copy paste and you just need to install. Same like if you want to maven, you just need to install maven also. Previously java is not installed. Okay, so now if you check java, okay, java is installed on this machine. Okay, same if you want to ambient -hyphen version, maven is not installed, right. So it is asking apt install maven. So in this server we have installed some software. Okay, so when you create a AMI on top of this mission, so all the software by default it should be available. Okay, so for that one only I just install, and I'm just installing few softwares on this mission. So if you check mvn version, see maven is installed. Okay, same like I wanted to install the apache 2. Okay, let me download apache 2 on this one. Okay, currently there is no apache running on this instance. Okay, systemctl apache 2 status. Currently there is no installed on this apache on this one. Okay, let me install the apache 2. Okay, so there is a command directly you just need to use for Ubuntu. Okay, Apache download for Ubuntu. Install and configure Apache 2. There is a just command like however apt install Apache 2, it will be installed. Okay, see it will ask update apt and apt install Apache 2. Okay, so we are already into root. We don't need to do anything, just need to give apt get or apt. Okay, apt install Apache 2. Unable to pick spellings. It is downloading Apache and it should be automatically installed and running on this one. Okay, if you see system ctl Apache 2 status, system ctl status Apache 2, sorry, system ctl Apache status, system ctl status Apache 2. There is a spell mistake. Apache 2. See, it is running. Okay, by default the path should be like cd var okay www html. Here index file it will be there. Okay, under this index file whatever the content is there, right? So by default home page only it will be there. You just need to take this IP, public IP of this one, and port is 80. If you just give this IP, automatically it should be getting the home page. Okay, if I want to make the changes on this one, okay, I want to be my own content. Okay, so va index. Okay, I'm just inserting some data. Okay, I'm into insert mode. Something I just wanted to give. Welcome to BC Ready DevOps. Okay, something I wanted to be give my own content. Okay, I'm just saving this one. Automatically if you refresh this one, right, see my data will be, the latest change will be updated here. Okay, if you want to enable this on even a reboot also, you just need to do systemctl enable Apache 2. So even it should be reboot your VM, right? It should be running the same. Okay, now this is the softwares and applications which is running on this VM. Now I wanted to take a backup of this one, like I need to create a AMI on this one. So you just need to select this one. Okay, you just need to go to actions. Okay, under actions, image and templates. Okay, create a image. Okay, so it should be asking the image. You just need to give your image name, anything, Ubuntu BCR something. Same description also, if you want you can give. Ubuntu BCR image. Okay. And reboot, if you want to you can reboot, otherwise you don't need to leave it that one. And if you want to add extra volume size anything, you just need to add. So mine is already default, I don't want to do any VM. If you want you can add the tags, okay, like name, okay, and the value Ubuntu VM something tag, okay, and just create image. Okay, once it is created, right, if you go to here, so it should be pending, right? Once it is activated, on top of that you can create your own VM. So whatever data and files, everything, it should be there under here, right? It will be everything, it will be available, the same mission. It is taking time. Okay, whatever we are doing manually, right? So we will able to do automation also using a Packer. I'll show you. This is the manually how we are going to be created. Okay, and we will show you how to automate this same, like once create the VM, we have to install some software. On the top of that one, we wanted to create a AMI. Okay, once AMI is ready, we will create a new server, okay, with all the details like softwares and applications, everything. So you got right, like first we'll create EC2 instance. Okay, in EC2 instance we'll create, we have to on the we have installed some software, some softwares, okay, softwares and applications install, and top of that we'll create a AMI and remove existing instance, okay, remove EC2 instance, like and create a new EC2 instance. Okay, so from this we will do automation using Packer. Okay, Packer is a HashiCorp tool. However, Terraform is there, right? So Packer also, it should be a HashiCorp, and it's open source. It's image provisioning tool. So it's infrastructure as a tool. Okay, I'll show you what is Packer and all. Okay, now let me refresh this one. Still it is in pending state. It is taking some time. Okay, it's the first time, right? It is taking some time. So whenever we are creating next time, right, just okay, whenever creating next time, just use this AMI and create a virtual machine. Now it is available, right? So when you go to this instance, okay, and before that I'll show you how to share with this AMI with other so you just need to select this AMI. Okay, if you need to copy AMI, okay, you just need to copy this one. Okay, if you wanted to share some other instance and some other server, you just need to provide the detail. Okay, destination, location, everything, it will be there. And if you go to this one, spot register new AMI. Okay, and you just need to provide and make it public. Okay, and modify image permissions if you want to add tags. Okay, modify boot volume setting. Okay, and add tags. Okay, you just need to change the name. EC2 image builder. Okay, these are the options which will be available when you create your own image. Okay, I don't want to do that one. Okay, so here owned by me, so it is public images and private images. Okay, you can make your image publicly available if you want. Okay, you can make your image privately. Okay, so this is my image. So next time when I create Ubuntu VM, right, like when I launch the instance, right, so I just used my AMIs. See here, quick start, my AMIs, AWS marketplace, community AMIs, right. So I'm going with my AMIs. So this is my AMI, Ubuntu BCR. Okay, I'm selecting this one. The next whatever configurations, everything, it will be there, right. I'm just adding this all the details. I'm providing name like Ubuntu AMI. Okay, from creating this from AMI. So I'm just selecting my security group, existing security group, and I'm launching this one. Okay, I'm using the stinky pay. Okay, see, I am creating the new one. Okay, see, it is running. Okay, you can able to log in this one. Okay, you can able to take this IP and whatever the code, it should be running, right. If you give, it should be getting whatever it is running, right. See, whatever data it should be there on the server, same it will be available. If you want to, you can able to log in the server. Okay, and the user is Ubuntu. Okay, and use public key. If you go to sudo -i, okay, see, if you check with Maven version, okay, Maven is installed. So Java, so whatever the softwares and applications, everything, it should be running on this one. If you want to check, okay, Apache 2 version also, Apache 2 -, version. See, Apache is running. Okay, and if you give grep Apache 2, see, it is running. Okay, this is the AMIs, how to create AMIs, and how to, so you can, from one AMI you can create multiple EC2 instance. Okay, from the same AMI you can create multiple EC2 instances. That is the, okay, from one or more EC2 instance we can create from AMIs. Okay, permissions by default it should be private. Okay, that is allow user to same account have access to use the same age. Okay, if we give public, it should be done. We can share AMIs with other accounts by adding their own account IDs. Okay, and the option it is there, right? If you go to AMIs, okay, here option will be there. Okay, you can give that AMI ID, other account ID. So whatever the account ID is there, right, you can give same account ID. It will be take this AMI and they can use it. Okay, we can make AMI public. Public means anyone can access this image. While making public, make sure sensitive data like passwords and all you can remove. Okay, API tokens not stored on the image. Okay, so we can share AMI with other regions also, like you can share. Currently we are in Mumbai region, right? You can share North Virginia, like other regions, Ohio. Okay, US East, West. Okay, that's all about, well, thinking back up different regions so this whatever we are doing, we can able to do automation. Okay, let me remove this one. So let me, if we go to instances, so I'm terminating this instance. Okay, and I will show you how to create an image using Packer, and okay, how to install the softwares. Okay, now I am removing this also. I am deregistered. Okay, now AMI is not there, and everything it is not there, right? The instances 57. I'm deleting this one. Sudo -i, clearing that one. So my requirement is whatever image IMI we created, right? That I need to create using Packer, and using Terraform we can get it provision the new VM. Okay, so I'm following this one, like Packer AWS example with Terraform. Okay, and what is Packer? Packer is an open source, okay, uh, image provisioning tool developed by Asika. It can create a machine image and make the configuration and service servers, okay, server provision easy job. Okay, so using Packer, not only AWS, we can use Docker and Oracle VirtualBox. Okay, we can create the images on top of that one. It contain only JSON files, like we call it as a template. However, we have created the Terraform files, right? Same like we will use like templates in the Packer. Okay, and the Terraform also you know. So in well, Packer, we will created the JSON files. Okay, Packer contains JSON files. So in the JSON, we have some sessions like means variables, okay, and builders and provisioners and post process. Okay, so every JSON file contain these sessions. Okay, these values, it should be mandatory. Okay, now let me create this one, and there is a steps we need to create AMI. So I already we need username and password to access the script to the permissions we need, right, to launch the instance. Okay, for that one I just need to create a IAM user. Okay, I already created I have already users and access key and secret key id. Okay, first let me install Packer on this one. Currently Packer is not available on the this mission. Packer version, it is not there. Okay, if you want to install, just apt install Packer. Convoy. You just go through this one, like what is Packer and what is Terraform, everything. It will be in detail. Okay, still get the programmatic access. I need programmatic access, right? For that one I need a IAM user created. Okay, IAM EC2 user created. Okay, I will get it access key id and secret key id. Okay, I'm just installing that one, and I'm installing Packer. Okay, if you just check now, Packer version, see Packer version 1.3.4, it should be available. Okay, now the next step is, so what is Packer template and how the Packer template it should be there. So as I said, right, so it's a Packer template file contains uses the JSON format. It consists of following three parts: builders, provisioners, and post processors. Okay, so in the along with we have variable sessions. Okay, this would be the contain list of variables you need to use and access across the Packer template JSON file. Okay, variables like instead of giving hardcode value, you just need to provide like access key id, secret key id, and pem files. Okay, that information you should be keep it in under variables, and you can access easily, and you can able to modify the values. Okay, instead of giving hardcode value, you can directly provide the variables. Okay, it's always good practice to use variables and refer the variable name across the builders and provisioners. Using the variable would be make your Packer template easy to understand and modify, update the future new requirements. Okay, in case we have as I said, right, access key id and secret key variables, we have to define at the taken of environment variable. For additional we will use security. Okay, next the builders. Okay, so builder will contains the image we are going to be uh, technology or platform which we are going to be created image. So in the builder session, so what image we are going to create, either we have AWS, okay, Docker or VirtualBox, OpenStack. Okay, so in the builder session, so just we will mention like whether we will create AMI or Docker images, AWS. Okay, these things we have to provide. Okay, based on the builders, the configuration elements would be the vary. Okay, it supports like EC2, VMware, VirtualBox, everything it will be supported the Packer technologies. Okay, next provisioners. Okay, these are the list of built-in external configuration. So once the builder is AWS, so on top of that I wanted to running on some Ansible shell script, everything. Okay, so for that one, provisioners we will use. So its provisioners will contains like a shell, Ansible, Chef. Okay, we define must the image build and like software product, and so provisioners we have to like some tasks we will give, right, same like. So software product contain username, directories, patch version, kernel versions. Okay, so the provisioner let you design your image, make it more meaningful, and adding necessary software programs with it. Okay, suppose on the provision I need to install package or software, creating username and users name and configurations, run some custom, and make environment changes. Okay, so security groups, download some necessary code files, patching kernels, everything. So along with they we have um, one more that is post processors. Okay, it's optional one. The post processor mainly into figure after the image is successfully built and created by the builder and provisions. Okay, provisioners. So post processors are optional, they can be used to upload artifacts and Packer and create tags and publish the clouds. Okay, that time we will use like docker push, docker tag. Okay, now create a workspace and place the scripts under templates. Okay, I already have server, right? So under this one I'm just creating few files. Okay, while create image, right, it having that files as well. So I'm just going to home. Under home I am making my directory VCR AWS backup something. Okay, I'm cd into this one. Okay, I'm creating some files. Okay, touch welcome file. Okay, I'm inserting some data. Welcome to BC Reddy DevOps learning. Okay, I'm inserting into welcome file. If you do cat welcome, so this is the content, it should be under that file. Okay, now I'm creating one more file, some shell script. I'm okay, something I'm creating setup.sh. Okay, I can install bin bash. Okay, sudo apt get update -y sudo apt get install apache 2-y. Okay, I am running from root user. Okay, suppose I wanted to install something on this one. Okay, just make um, suppose I wanted to install something. Okay, just this is this one, right? I'm just so I'm cd into this one. Okay, and I'm cding to that one. I'm just inserting some data. Welcome.xml, otherwise just vi. Okay, just see the file content, everything. Okay, whatever the information you just need to do. I'm just giving sudo. I'm switching cd to add this one. I am inserting this data. Okay, so old the by default content it should be there, right? I'm just removing that one. I'm just keeping my this one. Okay, so now I have two files. I'm giving permissions to this file. Okay, I'm giving the script permission to this file, so it should be easy to while running the packer, right? It should be while building the image, so permissions issue will get, right? So to avoid that one, I'm just giving the permissions for this script. Now we have to write actual JSON files. Okay, so vi ebs.json, some file name, any file name. Okay, now see, as per this document created workspace. Okay, and I created some file. Okay, and welcome file and everything, and I will provide you the access key id and secret key id. And before that one, see, these are the content. Okay, sorry, see, if you go to here like here the variable session, as I said, it's in the variable session we have provide the environment access key id and secret key id and region. Okay, my region is AP South 1 and the builder session. So what image we are going to use, like AWS Docker and everything. Okay, so these are the access key id and AMI name. Okay, so AMI name should be like a Packer and Linux AWS, and that based on that it will be created. So and the instance type it should be T2 micro or T3 micro, so depends on, you just need to provide that one. And the region you should need to provide, and the secret key and user secret key, whatever the secret key, it will be there, right? So here the virtualization type HVM. Okay, the host name, so this is the public host name. So whatever the base image we are using that one, on top of that it will be created. If you go to here and the AMIs. Okay, and if you go to public image and if you provide that image name, so it will getting the images available, Ubuntu images available, and it should be owner ID. Okay, 9477, and same here also it should be owner. Okay, this is publicly available, I'm just using that one. Okay, so I'm using AMI builder AMIs. Okay, like AWS one, and the provisioners, as I said, we just use the external services like Ansible, shell script. Okay, we can use anything. So here I'm using the type file. Okay, I have a lcom file, right? On the lcom file I'm just copying that file, like destination Ubuntu. Okay, welcome file from my host machine to the whatever image file we are going to create it, right? Like VM. So I'm just copying that file, and the next module is shell. Okay, under shell just I'm checking the file, welcome file. Okay, I'm just able to see, and the script I'm just executing the script. Okay, shell script. So now let me do that one, so you can validate this one. Okay, like packer console. Okay, ebs.json, sorry, validate. So you can validate if any errors under this JSON file. So I forgot to export that username and access key and secret id, right? So it will be getting error, we didn't configure that my secret name, secret access key id and this one, right? See, export access key id, just copy that one, paste it, and my access key id, this one, and export secret access key id. This is my secret access key. I'm just copying this one. Okay, now you can able to validate packer, validate bs.json. See, template validated successfully. Okay, now you just need to build. Instead of validate, we just building the image. So build, it should be created a, first it should be created a image. Okay, and on top of that it will create a AMI, so it will be terminated that image. Okay, see, Amazon EBS output will be like it should be pre-validating the AMI name. Okay, and the created this key file and everything, and launching source, so AWS instance. Okay, adding source to the instance, adding tag like packer builder. Okay, so if you go to here, if you go to instances, If you refresh, see Packer builder, it should be creating this server. Okay, it should be created the server. On top of that, it will be install some whatever the applications, like whatever the files, basic files, it will be available, right? So it will be created AMI. So once this is running, right, then it should be created the AMI by default. So it will take some time, so waiting to be instance to be ready. So based on this instance name, it should be going to be created. Now if you refresh, see the Packer builder is running. Now it should be install the, like my sample files, like welcome file and script is there, right? So both the files, it should be under this Packer builder. So on top of that, it will be created the image, and once the image is ready, right, it should be deleted images. If you go to my own, this one, just need to remove this one. Your AMIs, build finish, no artifacts will be created. Some head errors, let me go to check that one. Something error and then script. Okay, my script executed non-status one. Okay, let me check what is the error. Packer template, the file name should be ebs.json. Some build didn't complete successfully. I had some error on my VIEBS. Username like Ubuntu type. What is the type we just used? Like, let me welcome file, and let me build one more time. So it will be waiting to instance to be ready. So it is running. Waiting for SSH become available, and provisioning that setup. It should be terminating EC2 instance, and AMI should need to be created here. The AMI is not created. Deleting temporary key pair. Okay, security group. No volume should be clean up, and security group. Is there any something with that one? Let me check with offline and I'll show you. Still issue is getting, so I'll create Amazon Linux 2 and I'll provide you one more video. Okay, I'll create one more video to how to create an image using Packer, and from the AMI how to create a VM using Terraform. Okay, these steps I will integrate with in another session. Okay, that's all about. Thank you.